Hello, users. The mighty users. Let me adjust the web camera. This is the Rock X block numero 50, and not 50 as in 50, but 50 as in my extraordinarily uncouth and racist impression of how people speak that are southern of me. I'm gonna reset the. All right, hello, users, and welcome to Mega Man X2. Alright. Also known as Rockman X2 and other areas that I am not from. Alright. So, this game, I just want to say, I want to stipulate, I want to foreground, this game is a lot better than the first. It's hard to describe, but I'm going to attempt to do so. First of all, you can dash straight away. I'm cringing. I'm cringing. This game is really fun because for the speed run, it's basically 100%. I'm not used to the lag on this version. The speedrun is basically 100% because the item you get for 100%ing the game is so goddamn good that it's worth going throughout the entire game and getting everything. And you can do so without revisits, which is cool. Alright. 10 seconds down on the first stage. Definitely a sign of things to come. If I were to reckon, of which I will. So the story of this game, because I can't read Japanese, I don't know what it is, but I think there's some dudes that are like basically trying to kill X, and Zero's dead, right? Because he blew himself up, committed suicide. It was a sad day yesterday when that happened. And Sigma is back, because why not? And he's got a bunch of henchmen, and those henchmen are trying to put together the parts of Zero. Here's the first heart tank, by the way. Are trying to put together the parts of Zero, and then resurrect him for their side. Which, I don't know. To me, that seems a little unethical, but, I mean, who am I? So there's the first sub-tank. Yeah, if you're good, you can just do that the whole way up. But, the emphasis was on if, of which, of course, I am not good. Very bad. The weather effects here are random, meaning there's like sun, rain, nothing, and basically they just happen randomly. Well, they don't happen randomly, but there's scripted areas where they're supposed to show up. But what shows up is the random thing. So the best possible situation is that you get like nothing the entire time. The sun, because of the effect, it makes the game lag. So that's an issue for this version. Normally I would play on Mega Man X Collection on PS2, but I'm not right now. If this guy's got more than 4 of those things, then he'll come down. Yeah, I fucked this up. Okay, you can kill this guy. I got perfect luck to kill this guy, but I fucked up. I'm taking full responsibility. I made a bad move, and it happens. You know, I'm not perfect. I might be really damn awesome, and I might be really good. I might be one of the greatest humans that have ever existed in the history of humanity, and the Earth, and the universe. But I'm not perfect. I'm only 23 years old. Clearly, by the time I'm like 60, I'll be perfect. But, you know, it's a process. Alright, so next up is Wheel Gator. And we are going to get our first armor part here. So, my man Wheel Alligates. This is Bill Gates' pseudonym when he goes undercover after the guillotines start coming out. Alright. Well done, well done. So this is Dr. Light basically saying, like, oh, hey, X, how's it going? It's been a while. And, yeah, even though I'm dead, you know, I had the foresight to make another set of armor. I know I already made you a set of armor, and that set of armor is gone now for some reason. I don't know why, it just disappeared in between the games. You can jump during that animation, it's pretty cool. But, yeah. Aye. It's just not good. Fucking not good. I'm embarrassed. That's the thing, is like, I don't need to be embarrassed. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be good anyway. Like, it's not like this is gonna be a good run anyway. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, the sanctity of my speedrun is ruined. Like this is gonna be terrible regardless. I don't know why I'm so upset. I just get visceral cringe whenever I make a stupid mistake like that. I just didn't jump. I pressed jump. Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure that was a conspiracy. Jesus. That was so fucking dumb. I just kept getting knocked out and knocked back in. I've never had that happen before. That was bizarre. Ah, thank you, thank you. Okay, no death, thank you. Ah, I lucked out there. My heart was definitely not doing so well. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to give you all a little bit of pre-information. So the boss coming up, Bill Gates in disguise, has like a super cool speedrun strat that you can do if you're good at the game. Now, of course, you know, my stipulation there, if, big if, of course, I am not good at the game. Also, I'm not supposed to be down there. I'm supposed to be down here. I like that whole outside area though, by the way. It is really cool. Makes the level look a lot bigger than it actually is. That's one thing about this stage, like, just in and of itself, it is so much cooler than Mega Man X. The stages in this game are so much more dynamic and interesting. Damn, I only got fucking one chain? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess technically 2 chains, but I only chained together once. Are you kidding me? Come on! If you're good, again, if you're good, right? That's the key operative here. There we go. You can chain that fucker together and not have him do any attacks. But, you know, I don't even need to even do the you know thing. Like, I can just springboard right off of that. The next boss is going to be Flame Stag. And I'm going to give you guys a little fun story time. This is going to be a little fun story time. Once upon a time, in I want to say 2014, the speedrunning community for this game was split, it was fractured. And there was like the popular quote-unquote cool kids speedrunners at the time were pushing a conspiracy theory that doing Flame Stag 3rd was slower than doing Flame Stag after Bubbly Carlos. And now keep in mind, obviously, I'm not good at this game. I'm doing Flame Stag 3rd just because. When I started running this game, I only did that just to piss people off. Because when I started running this game, it was in primo conspiracy theory kind of territory. Also, my jump. I'm going to blame the port on that. I'm also going to blame the port on my first death, because there's no way I should have died, and there's no way that should have dropped my jump, and there's no way that should have dropped my dash. I'm going to blame the X Legacy Collection there. That's gonna be the official scapegoat. Now back to talking about other people's conspiracy theories. So anyway, basically there was this huge conspiracy theory for like a solid year where like the super popular like speedrunners that got like thousands of viewers would say like collectively, oh no, this is slower, don't do it, because they didn't feel like learning a new route or something. I don't know. It's one of those things where when you combine speedrunning with money, you know, it kind of just ruins the whole dynamic. I assume people didn't want to do that because they didn't want to learn something new, and they wanted to like generate drama to generate money. That's what I assume it was all for. I don't see why else you would lie about something so simple like, oh, this is a speed run. I'm gonna speed run slightly faster. It's a little bizarre. But yeah, basically this guy's got a really cool fight strategy you can do with the Buster. It's a little slower, but still it's competitive. And then when you get the speed burner sooner, that saves a lot of time. Now, obviously, I don't know how to do the super cool strategy. I'm garbage. I'm like shit in a can. But you know, if you dedicate like your life to a game, I find it bizarre not to learn everything about it. That's just my opinion. But yeah, basically you can do this whole fight on the wall. It's super hard, but it is possible. I would like to learn it. If I were to like actually take X2 seriously, I would love to learn that part, because it's like one of the coolest things in any Mega Man game. If I'm going to be 100% right now. Seeing the Flame Stag wall fight, just look it up. I want you to look this up. Just watch whatever video you can find. Because God, it's so cool. That's the thing about Mega Man X2 that makes it so much better than X1, is that the bosses are more dynamic. Instead of just being in a square and then like, you know, and that's it, that's the boss fight. Like you have like this whole dynamic boss fight where you go up the wall and Flame Stag is jumping around. It's just so fucking cool. That's one of the coolest boss fights in this series, to be honest, if I'm gonna be declarative. This is actually the final level, by the way. Now, if you've never played this game before, you might be thinking, dumbass, no, this is like the 4th boss, you stupid cunt. But yeah, you don't know what's up. You don't know what you're talking about, I'm just saying. Hear me out? I like that. The strike, okay, I want to talk about the strike chain and the speed burner. Because, oh my god. That was embarrassing. You can't do like a playthrough of this without talking about the 2 best weapons in Mega Man X. At least for the SNES games. Nice, I got it. That one's like kinda, it's tough, it's hard, but I got it. So the strike chain, it throws a chain out of your Buster and it sticks to walls and then pulls you really fast toward the walls. And the speed burner is basically like an extra dash. And when you get the air dash, which is the boot upgrade in this game, you get an air dash, which is really cool. You can chain together 3 dashes, which is the coolest thing ever. Just wait till you see that. Alright, so now I got a mini boss, and it's best to use the flame on this guy. I ran out of ammo, sadly. Dang, I have got like literally no health. Alright, well now I've got literally health. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna die. Like, okay, here's the thing with Magna Centipede, is he's got these really fucking aggravating attacks that, like, guarantees a hit. And I'm not confident in my ability here, so I'm just gonna kill myself. You know? That's kind of my outlook on life. Oh, you know, that looks a little difficult. I guess I'll just kill myself, you know? It's a lot easier this way. At least that was my outlook on life up until, like, a year ago. Well, not even really, just a few months ago, I suppose. But that's not important right now. So when he does that, he starts sucking your powers. First, he sucks away your power to, like, move coherently. It's really awkward. You'll see. Ah, wait. You won't see, because I'm good. If you mash, like, left and right on the D-pad really quickly, you can get out of it. Okay, here's the annoying attack that I mentioned. The things kind of spin around you and stop in, like, a random formation. Oh, okay, so now I can't charge. So one interesting thing is if you're in dash mode, which there's actually, it's interesting because, like, you know how I mentioned in Mega Man X, where if you dash shoot, it does more damage? Essentially, that's what I refer to, I guess, as dash mode. When you're in dash mode, it's a really stupid name, but I've never explained this in this fashion before, so bear with me. The pull, the, like, magnet pull is slower, so you want to try to dash off the walls. And the thing about that is it's a lot easier if you already have the air dash, which you did before. In the Stag Third is Slower conspiracy theory, that other route, you already had the air dash there. So, that's one of the reasons I think that there was, like, this weird cabal. It really is strange. I should, like, actually sit down and do, like, an actual... That was strange. That was really weird. That was really weird. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and blame the port. Obviously, the port is... It doesn't work right. You know, like, it's got the whole... It's a PC, and PCs always have problems. Unlike the superior PlayStation. The PlayStation's never glitched. It's, like, you know, in a bad way. It's never broken. This, on the other hand, is just non-functional. Alright, let's see if it works this time. There we go. For whatever reason, it wasn't holding left. Maybe I just... it's possible I wasn't holding it all the way. It's possible. Unlikely, but it is possible. Unlikely, though. It's more likely that the game itself malfunctioned in some extremely bizarre fashion than that I made a simple mistake. Like, if you were to have me making a simple mistake and then the game having a bizarre, never-seen-before glitch and error, like, if you were to weigh those two options, right? Like, I wonder if you can do... You can skip this mini-boss in the Super Nintendo version because of lag. I wonder if you can do that on this version. In the X Collection, you can't, because the only way that you skip it is because the lag basically fucks the game up. But I wonder if that's possible. Alright, so you want to go get this one, then run down, and while that's continuing the thing, you go down here and get the capsule, which is probably the most useless capsule in the whole dang game. But I mean, here's the thing with X2, and then in X1, the armor upgrades are relatively obvious, like the body armor gives you more health, the helmet makes you break blocks, you know, it's a little silly, but whatever. The arm cannon gives you, like, a chargeable weapon for everything, that's probably the coolest, and then the dash boots gives you the dash. In this one, they had to be a little bit more creative, I suppose. And, yeah, so the head item basically looks through and finds secret areas, but my thing is that there's not really enough secret areas to make it worth it, and, like, especially when you've already played the game, you already know where everything is. It's kind of cool, but it just doesn't really work that well in a 2D game, especially because of the fact that it kind of changes the pace. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong scroll. It kind of changed, like, the game is supposed to be really fast. It's Mega Man X, right? So you can bully the fuck out of this guy, by the way. Haha! No shell for you! You're a nerd! My main problem with the head upgrade is, again, it just ruins the pace of the game. No one wants to, like, walk around and go, like, doink, 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 let me scan the map! Let's walk forward a little bit. Doink, doink! Like, no one wants to do that. Maybe you do. It's possible, but I don't. So, I don't know what to tell you. It's do or don't. And I choose don't. God, it's so cold. I hate the cold. I actually used to like the cold. But then climate change started happening and it's like, oh yeah, fuck that shit. Like I can do like 10 degrees. I can even do 0 degrees. -10 though, then that's another story. -20, I don't think so. I disagree. So this is Overdrive Ostrich. It's got a really good song in my opinion. So the thing about this bike, if you're familiar with this game, you might know what I'm talking about. The thing about this bike is you want to hold the dash the entire time and mash the fuck out of the chute. That's all you want to do. And then you should make that jump. And you want to let go of it a little bit. You want to slow down. Okay. Oh, nice. I didn't die? Alright, awesome. Usually I die there. The kind of thing is like usually you run so fast with the bike into the spike wall, then die, and then you respawn. But if you slow yourself down and take it easy, you can do it. Obviously you don't want to turn around more than once. So like you want to time it really well. I just kind of took the pussy strap there. I was like, you know what? I don't want to die. I really don't. I could make that choice. But I'd rather not. So this part's really cool. You go through the exit door, you see this rocket thing, and then you just blow it the fuck out. Like, that's the thing I'm talking about with Mega Man X2 being a way better game than Mega Man X, because that shit's just like, look at this. This is cool as hell. You have explosions. And then you have this fucking guy running in from the background. That looks like fucking at least, like fucking, I don't know, like 2-3 miles? Like, Jesus Christ. So you can do a little trick here, like with Spark Mandrel, where you freeze him, and then right before he gets unfrozen, you can do a little extra hit. Kind of fucked it up. There you go. Now it's done. It's been finished. Coming up next is Mr. Moth. Damn, 3.5 minutes behind. I know this doesn't matter, but it's like, sheesh. All my like fuck-ups have been super silly too. I'm gonna blame the fact that again, I'm just not used to this port of the game. Robots! When I was reading that, hello? Why'd you load the stage? I was reading the text. Like, Jesus Christ. Metamor Mothimonos? That's not English. Get it? Because it's literally not English. That's the joke. This is the Japanese version. Jesus Christ. Right, so you go up here, get the heart tank. You use that here. This would be something you use the head part for. But again, I already know, I know everything. Like, I know, I'm the smartest fucking person in the history of the world. You know what I mean? Alright, so now we have the armor part, and that has the Giga Crush, which is actually really cool. And then it also gives you, like, you know, the extra damage reduction and stuff like that. And then the armor just looks really cool. Once you get, like, start getting, like, everything, like, together. Right here you can abuse what's called a slope jump. When you jump up, while walking down a slope, you jump higher and with more speed. So you can use that kind of to skip going up the ladders and stuff. Alright. Then you have these robot friends. So when I mentioned about chaining the dashes together, as you can see, you can dash jump and then speed burn, and then that resets the amount of dashes you've used. You can normally only air dash once, right? But when you do the speed burner, that resets that. Okay, that was a little close. Had to take care of that fucker that kind of came in here. Unannounced, unapproved. Oof. Right in there? One fun thing about the speed burner is it's a little longer than the regular air dash, but then also on the ground it's a little longer, so you can use it to go through any of the boss hallways with just one thing. Also, I kind of fucked this boss up, but it's whatever. Alright, the thing about this boss that's really cool is it's got two forms. There you go. The second form is way cooler, but if you have the weakness, it really is just super easy. But if you're doing Buster only, the second form's gonna fuck you the fuck up. Dude, every time I check my phone, I've got a new comment on my fucking the Andrew Yang video I did. I'm thinking about doing like an actual political debunk of that dumb fuck. Just because I'm really sick and tired of these dumb motherfuckers like leaving comments on my videos. Jesus Christ. Like, at first it was funny, right? And then it's like, okay, I've got 200 people that literally do not have a brain messaging me every few minutes. Can I really handle another 100 on top of that? You know what I mean? Also, I love the sunset here. It looks fucking beautiful. The answer is yes, I can, but do I want to? No, I don't. So, I'm getting fed up with these motherfuckers. Like, I'm just checking my phone. Oh, I wonder if anyone I actually care about is messaging me. I wonder if there's any scoops. I wonder if there's any actual news. No, it's just fucking Andrew Yang people fucking clogging up my email. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I hate this game. The whole thing that just happened in the series of events that just transpired with that little boat thing should not have happened. I should have killed it instantly. But for whatever reason, that just... I don't know. It just didn't happen. I have no idea what's going on, so I'm gonna just blame the port. Anyway, here's a secret area. If you use the little trash compactor, it kind of brings infinite amounts of energy here. I do that to fill up my sub-tanks. And then there's another trick right here, where if you do a slope jump, you can actually gain enough height. But the problem is you gotta do it like at the very first pixel. Otherwise you don't have enough height. Come on. I'm blaming the port. There we go. And then you can jump. Whenever you're out of the water, you can just do that. So, little fun fact if you didn't know. Right there is you're supposed to like be paused in the middle, but you can use the strike chain to get all the way through. It's pretty cool. Alright. Start the charge. Now, Mr. Bubbly Carlos, I'm afraid you're gonna have to say goodbye. Also, that's a really good song. You know what would be really cool? Is if, like, in later games, they took, like, some of the music from these games and then, like, remastered them. That'd be really cool. I really hope that they do that in one of the new ones. That'd be awesome. This boss is a little annoying. You want to try to get the wheel to do constant damage, but if he does that thing where he just decides, oh, I'm just going to jump over there. You know, I'm over here right now, but I'm just going to be over here right now. You know what I mean? Like, when he does that shit, it's just... it's really fucking annoying. You have to constantly be on your toes with that dumb fuck. And as much as I like being on my toes, like, you know, it's comfortable. You know? But I don't want to be on my toes all the time. I don't want to be forced to be on my toes. You know what I mean? Like, what if my toes are sore? Like, what if I've got sore toes? I had a sore leg earlier. I slept poorly and I had a sore leg. What if I had sore toes? Then what would I have done? I couldn't be on my toes. I would have had to give up. So, little context for you. Always be considerate of those with sore toes. Alright, so this is the first Sigma stage. It's very cool. This one really hurts your thumb. Every single time I've played this stage, I've had like a fucking bad thumb ache by the time I'm at the end of it. You want to try to take out all those guys before they start doing the side compactors, because that is, it lags the game when that happens. So, little fun fact for you, you do not want to lag the game. God, my thumb hurts. You want to start charging your bubble. Oh, my thumb, my thumb. Oh, it's over. Oh, God, it's over. It's finally over. The pain has stopped. Oh. God, I fucking love this fight. This fight is definitely, if you don't have the charged bubble shield, the most annoying, obnoxious, disgustingly difficult, random fights in the entire X series. It's one of. But I have the charged bubble shield, and then it becomes literally the easiest. It goes from the hardest to the easiest, and I personally, I like that. I think that's cool. That's one thing I like about the Mega Man X games, is it's so difficult doing it low percent, which is without anything whatsoever. That's what makes it so rewarding, in my opinion. Is that, like, the armor parts and the upgrades really do, like, actually, like, they mean a lot, and it's so worth getting them. In a lot of games, the secrets and the upgrades usually are just too annoying to do and worry about. But like in the context of Mega Man X, it's just like they're essential to the game. And the thing I love about Mega Man X2 is the speedrun actually just is like almost literally 100%. The only thing that separates this from actual 100% is the fact that you don't do the side bosses. Every one of these bosses I'm supposed to already fight. Like, in the actual game, there's, like, optional mid-boss sections that you go and you fight them, and then you get 0 parts, and you can, like, start rebuilding 0 yourself. But that you don't need to do. So, like, this is, like, a classic 100%. So it's like Mega Man X, like, 1 style 100%. Alright. Oh, I don't have full Giga Crush. I normally use Giga Crush there, but for whatever reason it's not full. That's a shame. That's weird. I don't know why it's not full. It's usually full. I'm not sure why it's not full. If you stand here, it's pretty easy. As long as you don't get hit by that platform, you'll dodge most of these shots, and you'll be in a perfect spot to be able to hit the guy. Now, I say most, but they are random, so you do have to keep that in mind. And they go from, like, up, down to diagonal. Oh. That was almost a disaster. I had to, like, consciously dodge that one. A lot of people speculate that this is Wily in robot form. Personally, I'm not convinced. He looks like him. Apparently there's some Japanese dialogue. It's not translated in the English version, I'm pretty sure, but there's some Japanese dialogue that suggests that if not for being Wily, it's Wily in some sort of, like, humanoid android form. You know, like they took his body or something like that. Who knows? Personally, I think if that were actually true, and if that is actually 100%, that they would have done something. Unless, like, maybe they're doing something in X9. You know, like, I feel like they just would have done something in one of the later games. Like, they just would have brought something like that back. You know what? I'm not convinced. So that's all I'm saying. I'm a skeptic. So you want to take that, you want to go up here, jump up there, and then you're going to see a little bat friend. Normally you have to like ride that platform all the way up, but there is the alternate way to get up here. And then okay. Did that without dying. Now let's see if I can do this without dying. I love this area because it's like you require the speed burner for it, and that's what's so cool. And if you speed burn right in there, you get the toe. I know. If you've watched the X1 video, you know all about the toe. There it is. A toed up. So when you get all the actual upgrades, then you get the Shoryuken, which is a move from Street Fighter. Apparently, in the first game, there is the Hadouken, which is also a move from Street Fighter, except it's really stupid and the way to get it is dumb as fuck, and I hate it. And it's also way slower. Whereas in this game, it's just epic as fuck. Like, check this shit out. You get a special freeze frame when you do it into the doorway. X is going through that door and he's pumped. He's like, oh yeah, I got my fist, I got solidarity. Just kidding. Fuck you, robots. This is definitely... I love this boss fight because without the Shoryuken, it's just like a regular boss fight. But they make it so in such a way that if you do get the Shoryuken, like you actually, it's just like an easy demonstration. You know what? It's just like... This shit's genius. X2 is such a good fucking game. Yay! God, this game is really... It really is just great. It's so good. Like, as far as sequels go, X2 is easily one of the best games in the series, as far as, like, sequels go. A little speed burner there, save a frame or two. Like, it takes everything from X1 and, like, perfects it in such an extremely awesome fashion. Ugh. Oh, I didn't actually take damage there. Yeah, the Shoryuken on this guy is easy if you're good, but I fucked it up. So the way that the Shoryuken works is it's not a one-hit kill. It basically, okay, so it on contact, right? It will do one for every frame. It will do half the boss's health on the first frame, and then every subsequent frame it does a quarter. So I kept hitting him with the quarter hits, and that's what happened there. Because I'm bad? I wouldn't even say I'm bad. I'm just downright garbage. Alright, so you want to pause here, go to strike chain before the boss, and then miss completely because you're an idiot. So one thing about the Shoryuken is you need to be at full health to utilize it. So that's why I'm being overly careful. Epic. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I had a perfect opportunity and I just decided, you know what? And I got hit and beautiful and I love it. I love to see it. Absolutely incredible, incredible display of pure and utter finesse distilled to such an extraordinary, like, in its purest form. That's what that liquid slushing around there is. That's actually my liquid finesse. Because I'm so fucking goddamn good that it just, like, it all poured out of me and secreted out of me and just collected on the floor, creating a sloshy pond. Very epic. So this is the only boss you actually cannot one-shot, just because it is a 2-form boss. But, yeah, I almost fucked that one up there. In between each boss fight, I am going up to get sub-tank energy, just because this clearly is not a speedrun. Clearly is not a speedrun, so... I'm just, as the kids would say, getting jiggy with it. Just having a good time, you know? Dead? I like it when I'm able to actually do it. Like, I actually start the fight, I position myself, and then I kill the boss in one shot. When that actually happens, it's pretty awesome, I have to say. If I do say so myself. Now, if I didn't say so, then we wouldn't be having this conversation, but I am saying so, and therefore, the conversation is occurring. You want this guy to jump up. There you go. Little fun fact, if you kill this guy with his weakness, there's like an extra bonus animation, where his like body gets cut in half during the explosion sequence, and it's pretty cool. If I would have gotten bad RNG, I would have gone for it, but I got good RNG, so I got the instant kill, which is pretty awesome. Alright, full sub. That's what I am. I'm a full sub. Hell yes. Alright, so this guy... Oh, I got bad RNG. You want to jump ahead of him, or on top of him, and then that does the horn thing. And then he'll go in the air, and then that's when you do that. But I got bad RNG, so I give up. There's two things he can do, and it's very weighted. Like, it's not a 50-50. It's very weighted, the two things he can do. And that's jump up, which he never does, but he did there, because why not? Or stand still. And it's like a 90% chance for him to stand still, but he jumped up there, so it fucked me over. I'm a little upset, I'm gonna be honest. I'm mad. I feel like I'm a disgrace. I feel like yeah, I don't feel good, needless to say. Not a good showcase. I would even go as far, if we were to have any sort of actual real conversation about this, I would actually go as far as to say that that was bad. That was just straight up shit. Shit in my asshole. Not just regular shit, but the shit is still in my asshole, which is like the worst kind of shit. Because it's like, just get the fuck out of here already. But it's still there. You know what I mean? Like, it's still fucking there. You just want it gone, but it's still there. Die, bitch. Alright, so we got one fucker left. This guy I normally don't go for the Shoryuken on anyway. So if I'm ever in a point where I can't refill my health with the health at the top, then I will just do the crystal snail fight, get it over with. You can do the Shoryuken there, but it's a little obnoxious. So it's like, you know what I mean. You know what's up. You know what's up. God, I love Mega Man X's pose. The freeze frame there was him blinking. He blunk, and then like it did the thing where like the freeze frame, like there's like a half second before he does the beam to the sky thing. So I just realized this isn't a real 100% run. So I'm gonna go back to Magna Centipede stage because I'm pretty sure I forgot something. So I'm just gonna head back here and go get something else real quick. It's no biggie. Want to make sure I have full health. You never know. I have a lot of health, but I'd rather have full health. Just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Alright. Wait, no, I already got that? Alright, let's go in here. Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh! It's Sigma. Holy shit. So if you remember what I said earlier, the last stage and this stage are the same. So if you go to this stage, it actually just loads the last stage. It's really cool. So because Zero is so short, even though he is taller than X, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get a one-hit Shoryuken. It'll always do at least 50% or 75%. It'll at least do 50% if you get the hit. And then if you position yourself perfectly, you'll get the extra 1 frame, 25% hit. So what you do is you just shoot at him, he blocks, and you just try to position yourself. It's not too hard, but if you do get hit, then it's really frustrating and it's really annoying. It can easily get out of hand. Alright, so this fight is also really difficult to Shoryuken. Because of that. It just blocks it. Come on, buddy. Okay. This is what the sub-tanks are for. And why not? Of course. Alright. I mean, I've already, like, if it were fair, right, if the game weren't complete garbage, then I've already done it. But of course he blocks, because the game is shit, so. In actual fairness, I've already beat him. So I'm content with that. So I just have to do this for the process. You can get double hits with the Sonic Slicer if you're lucky. And by lucky, I mean if you do it well. Also, I love how I just can't time this right. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. I don't know what happened there. That's bizarre. The fact that, like, that whole thing, like, I died and, like, that's just bizarre. I feel like I've just entered, like, the Twilight Zone or something, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. Like, in the real world, like, this is, like, you know the multiverse theory? You know, like, there's, like, an additional theory where, like, at any point, like, you've just been, like, forcibly ripped out of you. Like, it's like the Mandela effect. Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect? So, like, it's like that combined with the multiverse theory. I've been forcibly ripped out of the universe that I previously existed in. I've been forcibly removed, like, you know, like, like, I just got fucking through, like, a slip gate and sent to some alternate reality where it seems that this is happening. It's really bizarre. I'm not sure what's happening right now. So if you're tuning in, if I upload this video and it goes to, like, oh, fuck off. Holy shit. If I upload this video and it goes to the original universe, hey, I mean, I don't know what's happening. I wonder if Donald Trump's still being impeached in this universe. I hope so. I hope that, like, there's nothing else that's different other than I suck at Mega Man X2. I hope that's the only change. Well, I mean, you know, if there's more changes, you know, I can select a few changes, but either way, I'm looking forward to stopping this run and watching the impeachment inquiry. So, if someone takes that away from me, I will be very upset. So hopefully the multiverse theory it's in play, hopefully, but not too in play, because then if that's the case, then, like, if I turn this game off and it turns out that, like, Hillary Clinton is president, that'd be really fucking, well, I mean, you know, again, take it or leave it, you know? Anyway, I'm starting to get a little too ethereal here. Let me just play the game. Fuck. I fucking hate this boss. Are you kidding? God, I fucking hate this boss. Alright. I finished Mega Man X2. That's Sigma. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and I'll... Oh my god, the multiverse theory. There's a... Okay, hold the phone, hold the phone. Hold the phone? Okay, so the multiverse theory is actually true? Okay, so in my time... Okay, the Mandela effect. The Mandela... Whichever one. In my timeline, that was it. There is no other boss. In my original timeline, there was only one boss? Holy shit. Okay, that is... Okay. I need to get my bearings straight. I've just been transported to a new realm. Holy shit, I didn't see that coming. Sigma had a second form? Holy shit, what will they think of next? I wonder what Mega Man X3 is gonna be like in this new universe that I'm inhabiting. Dang. This is gonna be really weird now, because, like, before I didn't believe in the Mandela effect, right? But now in my timeline, you know, like, I have palpable evidence in my, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is bizarre. This is truly a very strange... Okay, I'm just gonna stop fucking around. Anyway, so here are the credits. I like this cutscene. X is getting the fuck out of there. It's cool. Reminds me a little bit of Mega Man 7. Why is the square so small? Where's my wide... I have the... Look at this. I spent all this money on this giant screen, and it's only gonna render in the middle? Like, seriously? Like, Jesus Christ. I spent like $100 on this monitor, and I only get to see the very middle of it? What a waste of my goddamn money. Oh, here this... Okay. Alright, hopefully you've enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow with Mega Man X3, which is... If I can find it, I would like to play the Japanese PS1 version. So... But I'm pretty sure I know where it is. So, hopefully, I find it. And if not, then, well... Yeah, so Mega Man X3 coming up next. And then following is going to be Mega Man X4. I'm going to watch all the cutscenes in Mega Man X4. I'm not sure if you didn't watch the first rock block, I'm pretty sure I said that during the Mega Man 8 run. But I will watch all the cutscenes in X4, so that should be fun. Can I skip this? Screen size. Type 1. Oh shit, you can make this widescreen? Yo, okay, hold the phone. I'm gonna play widescreen Mega Man real quick. Yo, this is gonna be epic as fuck. This shit's gonna look all stretchy. Hold on, this is some bonus content. A little after, you know, like when you watch a movie and there's like a scene after the credits? That's what this is. This is the scene after the credits. Did I get my, like... When I hit reset game, does that reset my fucking control scheme? Holy shit, this is bizarre. I feel like I'm... Is this part of the Mandela effect? They have, like, widescreen, like, 10 years or 20 years earlier? Alright. Oh, I do keep my movement scheme. Yo, this is bizarre. I feel like I'm moving so fast. Oh, the game's lagging? Look at that fucking thing. That's cool. Look at that over there. I've never seen that before. Yo, that's epic. Look at me, I normally speedrun and I miss all the cool stuff. Dang. Alright, I can't. I gotta turn this off. Wait, there's filters? Oh my god, yo. Okay, hold the phone. Oh my god, look at this. Holy shit. Could you imagine, like, actually playing the games like this? Oh my god, look, the fucking graphics look so sludgy. Ah! Oh god, I gotta turn all this crap off before I fucking forget. No, it's type 2. Is this the CRT mode? Oh, this mode is actually pretty cool. I like this. This is actually pretty cool. Alright, I'm turning it off though, because I don't want it. Alright. You can't see that anyway. I thought I hit exit game. Let's go to the museum. Why is there a Mega Man X7 trailer here? That's bizarre. Yo, Mega Man X6. Hell yes. That's my favorite game. Alright.
Mega Man X.
How do I turn this off? Ah, here we go. There we go. Alright. Whew. Alright. Just threw my controller on the ground. It's not my controller, it's actually my brother's, so I'm gonna get comfy. Stretching. That was a good stretch. Holy fuck. Why is it still